Ever wonder what really gives a city its soul? That special something that makes it feel alive? Well, today we're going to try and figure that out. We're taking a trip to Dharwad, a city in India with this incredibly unique character. Let's dive in and see what makes it tick. So, what is the soul of a city? Is it just the old buildings, the people walking around, the food? That's the big question we're tackling here. This isn't going to be your average tour guide stuff. We're really trying to get to the heart of what Dharwad is all about. A lot of people have heard of the twin cities of Hubli-Dharwad. But here's the thing. While Hubli is this big, bustling commercial center, Dharwad, well, it's the quieter, more thoughtful twin. It's just brimming with this rich inner life, and that's exactly what we're here to explore. Okay, so where do you even start to find a city's soul? I think you've got to start with its past, right? The foundation of it all. So to really get Dharwad, we need to walk in the footprints of its history. This is where the whole story really begins. Let's hop in our mental time machine and go all the way back to the 15th century. This is when the Dharwad Fort was built by the Bahmani Sultanate. Now, look, a lot of it is in ruins today, but just imagine. This fort is a powerful symbol of the city's medieval roots. It's been a silent witness to literally centuries of history unfolding right here. And what's so cool here is how you see different layers of history coexisting. You've got the ancient fort, right? This monument to the deep medieval past. But then you also have places like Kitturani Chennamma Park. This beautiful green space is dedicated to a legendary freedom fighter, so it weaves a much more modern story of resistance and pride right into the city's fabric. The past isn't just in a museum here, it's everywhere. All right, from those echoes of history, let's shift gears a bit. Let's talk about the living, breathing faith that really feels like the city's spiritual core. We're going to check out the sacred spaces that are so central to everyday life here. This is what I find so fascinating. The spiritual life here isn't just one size fits all. Take a look at this. On one hand, you have the Someshwara temple. It's one of the oldest in the city, and it's got this super serene, green, peaceful vibe, a place for quiet reflection. Then you've got the Nuggikeri Hanuman temple. It's a whole different world. It's a bustling hub of devotion, just buzzing with energy, especially on Saturdays. Two totally different experiences, but both are absolutely at the spiritual heart of the city. Okay, so we've covered history and spirituality, but every city's soul also needs room to just breathe. So let's find that peace and quiet. We're going to discover Dharwad's urban oases, these amazing green lungs that offer a perfect escape from the daily grind. And you've got some amazing options here. If you're into morning walks or maybe a little boating, Sadhankeri Park and Lake is your spot. Or hey, if you're a sucker for a good sunset, and who isn't, Uncle Lake is famous for its incredible views. For a jaw-dropping panoramic view of the whole city, you have to head up to Nrupatunga Betta. And it's not all just about quiet nature. For something more interactive, especially for families, there's the Dharwad Regional Science Center. Something for everyone, really. And I want you to focus on this number for a second. 2. 2 major lakes. Now, that might not sound like a huge number, but think about what it means. It shows you how essential water and green spaces are to the city's identity. Natural beauty isn't something you have to drive hours to find. It's literally woven into the fabric of daily life in Dharwad. Okay, we've explored history, spirituality, and nature. But you can't really know a city's soul until you've tasted it, right? So for our final piece of the puzzle, let's dive into a unique flavor that truly defines the culture here. And we are, of course, talking about the one and only, the legendary Dharwad Peda. Seriously, this is so much more than just a sweet treat. It's a piece of culinary heritage. It's made from milk that's been slow-cooked for hours, using a recipe that's been passed down through generations. It represents the city's traditions, its history, and it's a huge source of local pride. You just have to try it. It's the taste of Dharwad. So as we start to wrap this up, let's pull all these different threads together. What is the soul of Dharwad? Well, it's this incredible mix we've been talking about. It's the deep-rooted history you feel at the fort, it's the devout spirituality in the temples, it's the calm you find in its serene nature, and yup, it's that unique, unforgettable flavor of the Dharwad Peda. It's all of it, together. And that really brings us to our final thought. We've peeled back all these different layers of Dharwad's soul, from its ancient past to its delicious present. So now the question is for you. If you were to go, which layer would you want to explore first? The history, the spirituality, the nature, or would you head straight for the taste? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for exploring with me today.